All right, guys. You know what time it is? Another commentary. It's really bad out here, man. When it comes to these, these Western women. Uh, it's even bad to the point when you have, when you have like um women whose parents aren't from here, but instead of like following the ways of their parents, they follow the ways of the Western woman. The Western mindset of the woman, just like how she moves and how she operates. And it's pretty sad that they take that route instead of taking the route in which their parents laid out for them. And let's just go ahead and get into this real quick. Yeah, I was shocked looking at this.
Talk to you. You just have to like wire me money.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, right here.
I'm a hoe to the view, to the naked eye. Like you see me and that's my image. I make myself look like that. I dress like that. I put myself on the internet like that. But that's not who I am. It's not what I like. If you ever
Okay, so the thing okay, you have to understand something. What you put out is this is the thing. Energy is real. That's why for me, like people see how I move and things like that. So a certain type of person like resonates with me. So that's why, like, for example, you see me. That's why, maybe even someone may not even know I'm African, but they'll come up to me and be like, oh, where you from? Another African will be like that, just based on like maybe that goes beyond my appearance, goes beyond my physical appearance. It goes to my demeanor and how I carry myself. Like for example, like I would be asked many times, "Oh, are you Haitian?" Or it's just the demeanor. It's just how I like channel my energy and how my energy works. You know, so what you put out is what you're gonna get back in, even if it's like quiet, even if you don't say anything, just based on how you dress, based on how you move. That's what's gonna come back to you. So if you dress like a hoe, if you're on Instagram looking like a hoe, then why are you like surprised when these things come back to you? When this same energy comes back to you.
to approach me in public and I don't know you, you're probably gonna. If you ever were to approach me in public and I don't know you, you're look like that. I dress like that. I put myself on the internet like that. But that's not who I am. It's not what I like. If you ever were to approach me in public and I don't know you, you're probably gonna get slapped if you dare even say hi to me, touch me.
Wow. So as you see, you like this is this is the conclusion that we can make right now. Let's just make this conclusion. Western women are not nice. Like Western women, like for the Western women are, man, I hate to say this. I really hate to say this, but Western women are evil, bro. They are very evil. They are conniving, um, like evil people. And at this point, you may be better off not even smiling at them at this point, because they're just not nice. They're just not nice. And so you may say like, oh, no, it's not that. You're just weak and stuff like that. No, it's just that if you say hi to her and she talking about slapping you and stuff like that, then what the hell? And granted, most of the laws work in their favor. So, I mean, even if you were to like defend yourself, like self defense, not saying that you hit her back or anything like that, not saying that, just saying that if you use self defense to like, let's just say she tries to slap you and you just grab her hand, before her hand reaches your face, then chances are you're going to be going to jail for that. You know what I mean? It will definitely more or less work in her favor rather than your favor.
Near me, try to approach me. I don't like men in general. I do not like men. I don't like to be touched. I don't like to be touched. I don't want to be hollered at. Don't whistle at me.
And now you see her with her cleavage hanging out and stuff like that, talking about I don't like to be touched, and I don't like this, and I don't like that. You know how, you know, and I hate to say this, but I'm just gonna say it. A lot of Western women have some screws missing in their head. Like, don't let it fool you. Like, a lot of these Western women are not as smart as they make themselves out to be. You know, they really aren't. Clever, yes, I will say that when it comes to playing guys and things like that, and, you know, soliciting a beta male or and what have you. But when it comes to just like intelligence, they're not really that smart. They really aren't. A lot of screws are missing in their head.
So guys, I'm at work and I like my job. I'm good at it. However, I believe that working is ghetto.
Before I start with her, you know, may Allah, all I gotta say is that may Allah, like, may she fear Allah. That's all I'm gonna say about this, is that may she fear Allah, and may she realize that this is not the way for her. You know, this is not the way to do it. You know what I mean? May she really realize that, you know, this ain't it. This is not it. What she's alluding to with this scenario that she's about to talk about.
Oh, like, I can't see myself working for the next couple of years. I don't know how people do it and work till they're 65, then retire. Like, that's insane. So, that being...
Okay, and so that's what I'm saying. If you don't want to work, our dean encourages marriage. Get married, okay? That's it. Get married. Have a family. Tend to the kids. And let your husband do the work. If you don't want to work, that's a sure way out of it. But unfortunately, she has other ideas. Let's hear those ideas.
Said I am officially pimping myself out in a halal way, of course.
You heard that, right? Did you hear that? Did you hear this?
So, that being said, I am officially pimping myself out in a halal way, of course.
So sister, what is a halal way of pimping? Can you bring me like some Quranic ayats, or can you bring me a hadith, or can you bring me something, the consensus of what the scholars said, or can you bring me basically a legal opinion from a scholar that has examined the situation and knows and understands the customs of people and the habits of people, and let me know if there's such thing as halal pimping? Or are you just making rules up? Are you just adding things to the basically, are you innovating? That's what I have to ask you. Are you innovating? But let's continue.
I'm just looking for someone who is willing to pay for my lifestyle and is tall, because I'm a tall girl.
Okay, so basically, why don't you just like get married? As I said before, the thing is um, man, how can I say this without like slandering or backbiting her? Um,
Yeah.
I mean, how can I say this? I don't want to say anything wrong in regards to this sister, but let's just say that the gym is highly recommended for you. So you can't really be asking for a tall guy if, and we can only assume that you want that tall guy to be with a six pack and muscular, broad shouldered and stuff like that. You can't ask for that if you yourself have some things left to be desired for. But let's continue.
You don't even have to be a decent human being, because chances are, like, I'm probably not going to talk to you.
So why does, if that's the case, why does height matter then? Why does height matter if you're not going to talk to the person? And she even went as far as to say that you don't even have to be a decent human being. Okay, so why does height, why does looks, why does that even matter if all you're looking for is if you're not interested in the individual and you're only interested in one thing from the individual? Why does the other stuff matter then? Really, why would it matter to you? But let's continue.
You
All right, let's go.
talk to you. You just have to, like, wire me money. That's about it. But yeah,
So you heard what she said. Let's hear it again.
talk to you. You just have to, like, wire me money. That's about it. But yeah, so if there's
So in other words, in the word of words, she's just looking for an ATM machine. She's literally looking for an ATM machine with arms and legs. That's all she's looking for. This is the only thing she's looking for. So basically, in essence, what would happen is she would have a guy and it would be like, Salam alaikum, I cash app you such and such money. And then that would be it. Salam alaikum, I'm gonna cash app you this money at this time. Salam alaikum, I cash app you this. That's it. In a nutshell. And as you see by what she's saying, she's not gonna, and I wouldn't encourage it, but at the same time, she's not going to give you any kind of favors or anything like that. So she's literally looking for a ATM machine in the form of a guy. But if that was the case, right? If she doesn't feel like working, she doesn't feel like anything like that, right? Then she should be making this for not only guys. She should be making this for maybe a woman who would want to sponsor her too. You know what I mean? But she's only soliciting this to guys. Which means it's like, okay, it only makes sense for you to just get married.
takers, you can send your applications to my Instagram.
you can send your applications to my Instagram. And this is the crazy thing. A lot of women are doing this in terms of like trying to hook in these beta male simps. Is that they're saying that, okay, yeah, you can send like your application, you can send your resume. Like they're trying to do it in that way now, and it's like kind of crazy. I find it very, very bizarre that now this is the way.
I just got out of work and I felt like I should.
But let's go ahead and look at this crazy psychopath.
Share this. One of the funniest things I realized is I don't like men.
So anytime they have a laugh like this and, you know, look in that such a way as her looking like a damn demon, just stay away. Just stay away. At this point, I don't give a crap. I'll bash Western women as long as this gender war is continuing. As long as they're rebellious and things like that, then I won't let up. You know, I'm not going to let up. And as a matter of fact, it's just beginning what I'm going to like really bring out. You know, but when a woman says something like that, when a woman says she doesn't like men, just stay away. Don't try to change her mind. Don't try to like convince her that like niggas ain't this, niggas ain't that. Just stay away. That's it. Just let her not like men alone. Don't try to save her.
I love bullying them. Like, I love terrorizing them. I love being an absolute menace to them. Like, imagine it.
And so this is the problem too. This is the problem. This is the issue. These women have gotten away with certain things. And these women are allowed to get away with certain things. And once a guy does snap, it's all she wrote for him. You know, he's going to jail. There's no way around it. And she walks away.
Really?
Okay. So what I'm saying is that I'm not saying like to like do domestic violence. I'm not saying that. Or I'm not saying to hit or assault a woman. What I'm saying is that if there's an indication that they're going to be violent or something like that, do one of two things. Walk away or get your sister to go ahead and take flight on her. You know? Because I'll tell you a story what happened, you know? There was this one woman who you know, she was giving me attitude and stuff like that, everything, and talking about I'll do this and I'll do that. And I told her, you know, if I was having a bad day, I would have got my homegirl to test your jaw. And that changed the whole mood. You know, that changed the whole mood basically with her. You know what I mean? Like I said, and I told her too that like, you know, this is the problem with you Western women, is you don't know when to shut the hell up. And you know, and I told her also that if you have this attitude and this kind of bravado, that you're gonna choose the wrong one. And I'm not gonna get my homegirl. Like the wrong one is not gonna go get their homegirl. They're gonna handle it right then and there. You know what I mean? Bottom line.
Relationship where I could just mercilessly bully a man, and every now and then maybe I'll like put my head on his shoulder, but any other moment I'm talk to you.
See, women like that need to be in insane asylums. That's the thing. That's what, guys, I don't like to say this, but I'm being honest. A lot of these Western women belong in crazy houses. Seriously. Okay, because they've damaged themselves by cock carousels and by messing with the guys that like basically got them in, that contributed to their conditions the way they are. They belong in the hospitals. They belong in crazy places, okay? So that's what I'm saying. Just leave them alone. If you must, okay? There are mail order brides and you can get one from abroad, okay? If you must do it, just do that. For your own sanity and your own safety too. Okay? Let's say you don't want to travel outside of the United States to get a spouse. Let's say you don't want to do that. Then just import a spouse. Okay? Who won't be corrupted by the culture and who you can like, who will look at her opportunity as like, okay, well, you know, I actually am in a good place right now and I don't want to ruin it. Just do that, okay? If you don't want to leave. But if you want to leave, then go, by all means, leave to marry, okay? Leave to get your wife and things like that. You know. If that's what it's going to take, that's what it's going to take. But at this point, leave the Western woman alone. Let her self-destruct. But anyhow, man, that's all I got. Fula signing out. Njara.